My name existed forever, before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts, but baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you. It's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
On first down, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Black 40. Steel. Black.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Oh, what a throw, slinging it across his body and complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Here's Love. inside the 10. It is caught, and he's going to be brought down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. Jaden Reed on the return for the Pack. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no returns, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that 1st down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got Laporta open on the left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5. They hand it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Pacheco will try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Lions. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 series. Smash. Smash. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
10 cycles.
Brings up second and 2.
Trouble, 38. Cut.
On second down, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Ready, set.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Blue, 32. Ready.
Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
17-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Drill. 52. Plus 40. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Check smash. Here we go. Set.
Love quickly out to Watson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
3-3. Strike. Check. Set. Cut. Ultra. Go up 52. Blue.
At the 7-yard line.
Set. Cut.
Here's Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, Wilson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Picked off by Evan Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Loves to throw on 1st and 10. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Wilson. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. play fake. Here's Love. That's to his tight end, Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. From the gun, it's Love. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Packers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Smash, smash, here we go. 10 black, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
45, white.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On the run to the right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
52 blasters. Come on, set. Red, 30, white, white. Green jack. Set, huh?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Check, smash. Here we go, here we go. 33, yellow, ready.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Makes it
Here's 3rd and 2.
Blue striker, ready, ready. 60 red, field, black. Ready?
Love to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
3rd down and 9. Now Wilson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Now it's Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to
And he will score! Game on! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Lions are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action with Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A 2nd down throw for Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
I liked a little bit of this risk-taking. I mean, you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready, set.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Ready. Close. 10. Good. 6 pause. Ready. Ready.
Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch. than it does after a drop.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one taken in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here's Nixon on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Love to throw it on 1st down. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Down. Left. 10 seconds.
They'll go with Jacobs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Come on.
To throw, is Love. That ball intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They face second down and 7. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Here we go. First and goal. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This one has been tight throughout. Could come down to a field goal. But first, it is first down and goal. Jacobs. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. From the 1, second and goal.
Here we go. 560. Ready?
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down, back at the 4-yard line. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to win the game. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. It is 2nd and 9. Now a first throw here in overtime. It's caught by the tight end Laporta. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Detroit. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Wilson. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Third and 2. Here we go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The timeout comes with just 7 seconds remaining in this extra session. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Wilson. This one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Ready, set. Shot, 17.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it. No time left. This game is going to end in a tie. So, that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. But in the end, 4 quarters and an overtime session couldn't break the deadlock. This game